I would like to start off this video by saying my name is Angelica. I was a customer at the Texas Roadhouse in Orange Park, Florida. You can see here the date, 9/24/2013, 8:06 p.m. I called and did the call ahead for a 7:30 sit down with my father and my mother for her birthday. You can look at the receipt, and my order is the sirloin hearty cut with the baked potatoes, shredded cheddar on top, iced tea. She got the sirloin kebab. When I put in my order, I asked for a medium well steak, which when I asked the waitress to make sure that there was some pink but not blood, she said that she would make sure to tell the cook. As you can see right here, overdone steak, Texas Roadhouse. This is what came to me on my plate. Okay, by looking at it, it's got the sear marks, and sure, you'd call this pretty, but it's extremely hard and dry. There's, it's very, very well done. Not even any juice on it when it was delivered to my table. So I knew this was going to be tossed out and asked her if I could bring it home with me for my dog. They put in for my steak to be redone. I asked this time that my steak be medium instead of medium well, worried that they'd overcook it again. Okay, as you can see, like I said on the receipt, it states a baked potato with shredded cheese. Okay, here's my baked potato, which I take off the skin, and yeah, I do that. Get over it. There's no cheese. Okay, this is the side of mashed potatoes that I got with it. I didn't even try it, but you can see this is my steak. I cut off the side, which usually the sides are always overcooked a little bit, so those are naturally going to be a little bit more well done. So the key here was, let's see by cutting in the middle what we'd find. Okay, this is supposed to be my medium steak, my second medium steak. I apologize that this is, wobbly. Now, by looking at this, would you consider this to be medium or even medium well, or is this considered well done? There's some juice, more juice than this first one, but anyway, I was extremely upset. This was a outing for my mother's birthday, and this is my meal in a box. I ate literally 2 small pieces off the side, and by the time I got this steak, my mother and my father had both finished their meals. Therefore, I felt obligated to just go ahead, pack my meal up, and go. I did speak with the manager, who is the one who actually put in the order for the second steak. And at the beginning of the meal, I'd like to mention that when I bit into one of their amazing pieces of bread, it was nice and hot, it was fresh, it was delicious. However, the issue with that was I did pull out a string. I would show you. However, I did give the string to the waitress, and the waitress delivered that to the manager, and the manager delivered it to the kitchen. They brought us out a fresh batch of bread. Now, the issue here is that I was not comped. No apology was made to me, and I left paying the full amount on the ticket right here. And if anybody's going to be a smart head and say, your mother and your father and you were all out, yes, my dad decided to pay on a separate bill so I could pay for myself and my mother for her birthday, since I was taking her out. So, for respect for me, my dad decided to pay his own bill. So, whatever. His food was fine. My mom, her kebabs were fine. The issue was my food. No comp, no apology. The manager saw my food. The manager saw my steak. The manager saw the string. I'm a very dissatisfied customer. I'm very unhappy. I feel that I should have been comped, or a steak or something. You know, a free appetizer. Maybe he should have given me a steak to go home with that was cooked correctly, but none of that was given to me. So I left with 2 overdone steaks and a bill of $29.72. Since the waitress is not at fault, I did give the full 15% because I'm not one of those type of people. However, I will state to people here in the Jacksonville, Florida and the Orange Park area to be very cautious of this restaurant. So, you saw the food and you heard my experience. Just be careful when you go. That's all I'm saying.